Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everyone's having a great day. Corgi has me hooked on Open Front now. Anyone else? Dude. Same. I even streamed yesterday, which is one of my days off. Open Front Maverick, and I really have been trying to get better at it. Because, like, you know, I get, like, Open Front, you have to have a little bit of tolerance for losing, because it's a lot harder to win than Territorial. But it was just like, man, I want to really start posting consistently, and not just team games. I want to, like, win. So I played 8 hours on Sunday. Legitimately 8 hours. So that... I do feel like I'm getting better, but it is very luck based, in my opinion. Like, you could just get, like, if one guy decides to attack you early and you guys are just stuck in a hell game, like, even if you win it, you're just gonna, like, zoom out, and then there's gonna be a guy across the map who's like 12 times as big, and be like, dang, okay, so that's the end of the game then, huh? What country are we doing? We are going to do the dreaded Bosnia. Yeah, so Bosnia is one that we've already tried. Bosnia is a very hard country. Bosnia and Herzegovina in Europe. It's a very hard country. I can't believe you did an Open Front only stream without inviting me. Dude, Luhansk, it was spur of the moment. I was talking about it, but basically it was just like... So, because I legitimately played 8 hours of... Open Front on Sunday, and keep in mind, this is after I had already played 2 hours of Minecraft and 2 hours of 7 Days to Die. Both of those were social commitment type things. It's not just like, oh, I also played those games. It's like, no, those were like social commitments. So I was at a ridiculously long day. Then I had to record. I didn't get to bed till like 5 in the morning. And then last night, I'm sitting there, I'm trying to keep awake so that I don't absolutely destroy my sleep schedule. I had done everything I needed, and it was just like, okay, I'm just going to stream. Stream will keep me active for a little bit, and it did. I will not play Minecraft. Yeah, I know. Well, I won't play Minecraft for free. How about that? I mean, I'll play anything for money. I'll do anything for money, that's for sure. I play it as part of an executive producer's game session. And I swear to God, we spend so much time killing each other. Like, I finally built a base. And the only reason I was able to build a base was, this is with Kadan. The only reason I was able to build a base was because he was trying to kill me, and I told him I ran off. And then I just kept giving him false coordinates for like an entire day. Before I realized, before I told him at night that I was back at the village we started at. And then he came and set my house on fire. But like, okay, so like we are just literally getting zero progression today. No Open Front today? Yeah, no Open Front today. I doubt it's gonna happen. We got a big Dummynation schedule in front of us here today, boys. I mean, Bosnia and Herzegovina is a hell country for this game. It's really luck-based to even be able to get out. So I doubt we're gonna be able to do any Open Front after this. No webcam? Yeah, no webcams for Dummynation because I turn these into recordings, and it needs to be such an edited process that like it wouldn't go smoothly if I added my face. Corgi, come on, quick Dummynation game. You wish it would be quick. We've already spent about 3 hours doing this one. I can see you've already given up Zero Winter. He's already moving on to greener pastures, dude. Yeah, dang, man, he got me. He got me. I've given up. I saw, dude. I saw. Bosnia, I sense a multiple restart day. I think you're right, my guy. Okay. Brothers, welcome back to Dummynation. Today, we're going to be playing as the most upvoted country from the last video, and you can see We have already tried it a few times. It is a very difficult country. And that is Bosnia and Herzegovina. Now, Bosnia and Herzegovina is an expert level start. It is a very, very hard start, and we'll talk about why that is. So, Bosnia and Herzegovina technically starts with no coast in this game. In real life, they actually have like a port like right here. But because in this game that does not count, we are limited in who we can attack to Croatia, Serbia, and Montenegro. Now, the problem with that is that when we take a look at the diplomacy, we are not in the European Union, NATO, whatever you'd like to call it. Croatia is. Montenegro is. Serbia and Kosovo are not, so we can definitely attack them. The problem then becomes is Serbia and Kosovo also don't have access to the sea. So we are then surrounded completely by NATO. And it's going to be really hard for us to be able to pull out and knock it out because, again, if we want to try and get out in any kind of sense of the word, we have to do some cheeky strategies. So we start off also as an autocracy, which is okay for our purposes here. We're going to flip to martial law and get that up pretty high. In fact, I'm going to go really high with martial law, even though they'll give us corruption for this beginning phase, and we'll lower it later. And then let's go ahead and take our military. Now, we do need to kind of move a little bit on the faster edge of things. So I'm going to take our research, and we're going to go into economy research, which might be a little bit controversial. We're just kind of trying things out. We're going to put 24 points into economy, and then we are going to put 1 point into financial micromanagement, and then we're going to put 2 points into self-sufficient economy, because we're going to have to make some enemies in order to be able to get out. We're also going to need to fix our budget, bring down social. Military is high, but it probably needs to go a little bit higher, and that goes high as well. Now, taking a look at Bosnia, we are the 111th best GDP, 135th in population. GDP per capita is 87, so not in a bad spot. Political freedom is 137 and military power is 129. We have no friends right now and probably won't have any friends. So we're going to spend our money grabbing some tanks for 1.7 million and rockets. And that'll leave us with $1 million. Now, if we could find a friendship for $1 million, that would be nice. That is not, I don't want to spend all of my money. Iran, you're sometimes cheaper. Okay, you're not going to be cheap this time. India's $1 million. Let's get just more army, I suppose. Let's get half tanks. And we're going to need just a ton of piercing, so I'm going to get even more rockets, and we'll see if this strategy goes. We've tried a few strategies in the past. We're going full armor this one. We'll see if we can make anything of it. Russia started with the India alliance, I think, unfortunately. Did they? Yeah, they did. Yeah, that's probably why both of them are expensive. We have 4.42. Hey guys, nice to be back. Say it's been a hot minute. Dude, Arctic, it has been a hot minute. How are you, my friend? I'm assuming you were like, oh no, I don't know. I actually don't know how old you are. I was gonna say you were probably busy with testing and stuff. All right, so the first easy thing is happening. Serbia is fighting Kosovo. Now, why that's important is because we want to have our troops ready to take down Serbia by the time that this war resolves. We'd like this war to continue to keep going for now, because we have not yet finished our tanks or rockets. We need both of those in order to get involved so we don't take catastrophic losses in our fight against Serbia. Serbia also has a lot of their tanks. Unfortunately, they completely knock out Kosovo before we're able to get anything done. So that is going to be a little bit of a blow on us, because they're going to start to build back up and get stronger. We have to wait for these rockets in order to be competitive, as our military is not really strong enough in terms of piercing to get this done. And I don't want to take, again, unnecessary losses. All right, so there are our rockets done. We now have 7 million piercing, 4 million firepower. Let's go ahead and attack Serbia. We still have a round of our secondary tanks and rockets coming up. But again, we just continue fighting this. We need to get these guys out of the way, especially if they have taken out Kosovo. All right, and now we move up to the 69th best GDP and 83rd in population. GDP per capita also goes up to 72 from 83. Let's go ahead and go home, and now becomes the hard part. How do we get out? Now, sometimes Italy can come over here and fight down Croatia, which then allows us a little bit an easier path to get out. But that has not occurred this time, so we're going to try my cheeky little strategy, and I'll explain that as soon as our rockets are done. Bro, if this was real life. Yeah, we're not getting into the beautiful politics of the former Yugoslavia. I understand there's a lot of people from those countries and it's very divisive, which is just a topic I would prefer not to get into as I role play a country in a video game. This is gonna be a fun comment section on the video. Not as bad as Serbia, Kosovo, Palestine, or Israel. We'll say that. Those ones were the most divisive. Those ones I had to police a lot. I let a lot of stuff slide, but then when people are like, here's like ridiculous personal insults, I'm like, okay, let's slow it down. Just out of curiosity. No, I was gonna see if they've fallen out. Haven't seen Russia fully take Ukraine in a while. Dude, honestly, I was literally thinking the exact same thing. It's like, man, when do they ever get away with that? Usually Turkey pops up and grabs something, or like some of the Europeans come to their defense. Don't delete comments. I mean, it's a lot of it's not even me, to be honest with you. It's like YouTube's auto like takeout. All right, we have maybe gotten too many rockets, but basically what our strategy is we need to take Montenegro. Montenegro will be the easiest country to knock down. Now, in order to do that, we need to be able to quickly attack them and grab their land before any of the NATO allies come to their defense, because they will. So in order to do that, we need to do another strategy, which is going to Albania. Now, the reason we're going to Albania is we're going to declare war on Albania. We're not going to take Albania, but we need to take out their army because we will not be able to get done Montenegro in time before Albania shows up and slows us down. So we are going to declare war on Albania. And then we're going to walk in their territory to trigger their army. And as soon as this is done, we're going to walk away from this. Now, you may be asking, why not just take Albania if that's the case? Well, Montenegro will also fight us, and it's the reverse kind. And then also, in addition to that, the terrain is a lot steeper. You know what? Let's just try it. I'll just show you. Yeah, we don't get it. Run home. And it's a lot harder to run home. We lost basically all of our troops doing that. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, let's see if we can get it. Go home. Yep, that did not work, and I don't think we're gonna have enough troops to get this done, especially as Albania's rising up reservists. Fortunately, we can strike them from our capital. We just kind of keep going against these lines here, and it's not gonna work. Ugh. All right, this is no way. No way is Italy actually fighting Croatia here. If we had waited a minute and gotten away with this, we could have gotten Croatia. Ah, restart. That's so frustrating. That's so frustrating. We could have gotten easy Croatia if we had just waited. He quit? Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a multiple restart game here, to be honest with you. So let's get back up to where we were. See if we can afford that alliance with Russia this time. We weren't able to do it last time because India and them had started as friends, which they don't do this time, but 600,000 is still a lot. Okay, I'm gonna buy... I'm gonna just buy tanks and rockets. It's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and try our... I mean, if we can get the economy going, it would be really nice. So let's get self-sufficient economy, and then we'll save up for micromanagement, which is pretty close. Bring down this, bring up this, bring up this. All that good. Take two. Corgi Circus, don't go mad. Bosnia really ain't so bad. Dude, literally thinking the same thing. Was the callback to the San Marino song. NATO is also kind of bad. It speeds up the game way too much if Europe doesn't have enough defensive power. Yeah, I mean, NATO deserves to be here. Like, all these countries would go to war if NATO didn't exist, and Europe would be done in like 2 minutes. So I understand why they're in the game. And unfortunately, you know, it sucks to have wasted the seed where Italy goes to war with Croatia. But usually they do that a lot earlier. You should just post the songs, even if it was member exclusive. I didn't make the songs. That was Chris Mitchell. Was the issue. I tried at one point to make another AI song, and I could not get it to sound as good as the one Chris made. Go for Switzerland, brother. How do you think I'm getting a border on Switzerland? We need to find them? Yeah. Hope he's doing well. Same, dude. It is one of those things where, like, if people have been in the stream for a while and then they leave because, you know, it's just the same thing and they get bored, they have other interests. I totally understand that, but I will think of like old people for that haven't been here in a while and be like, I hope they're doing well. It's like, I hope they're doing well. Like, we haven't seen Shizy in a while. It's like, I hope Shizy's doing well. Don't worry, I'm gonna be here forever. It will be a sad day if you leave Zero Winter. Like, when we I mean, we've kind of brought Luhan's back into the fold, but you two were like the first real consistent moderators. And I feel like I think I've known you guys for like 2 years at this point. So that big opportunity. Italy is fighting down Montenegro. That might make people mad at Italy. Yes, people are so mad at Italy. No, they actually don't care. This might be a failed run unless Italy goes into Croatia. We were not. That really sucks. So basically, our entire escape plan has been foiled. No one cared that Italy attacked Montenegro, but it is a good sign that Italy's being aggressive, because if they go into Croatia, we have a chance of getting that land. We couldn't do that with Montenegro because they attacked from the coast. We would never get the coast if we did attack Montenegro. We do have our troops though, so let's go ahead and launch our war against Serbia and claim our land before they get too big. There we go. And that's done. We're back up to our kind of starting position. And now I think we honestly need to hold here and hope that Italy attacks Croatia. Weird to think it's been that long. I know, right? Is Croatia a Slavic country? I don't know, to be honest with you, if it's considered a Slavic country or not. All right. Can we maintain our troop budget? Not really. Oh. How do we get out of this? How strong is Croatia? They have 2.6 million. It's possible. It's possible when we get everything, we might be able to knock down Croatia. Because we just need to get this bit. The problem is if Italy comes to help, we're screwed. I've only been here for like 2 to 3 months. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to try declaring war on Croatia, even though Italy's not. Declare war. Move close to the capital to take out their military. Step on their land for a minute. Step on their land for a minute. There we go. Pull back. Oh, gosh, we got to be on it. Okay. Let's take out their military. Do they have reservists? They do, but not a lot. Okay, now head home before anyone comes over. Good, we knocked them down. And then let's try and grab this area right here. Come on, please work. Head home. Holy cow, we didn't even get like the slightest little bit of red or lines before we had to run home. Head home again. Denmark's here even, gosh. Okay, slow this down a little bit. Get here again. See if we can advance the line. Not even close. Head home. Nope. I don't think we're getting out. All right, attempt number 3. You accidentally kicked the hornet's nest? No, I purposely kicked the hornet's nest. It's just that, like, I have to kick the hornet's nest because if we can't get out, even into the Mediterranean, we've just already lost. Let's try getting a bunch of planes this time. Get a little bit faster of an army out there. I think use the splinter strat. It's not a bad idea, but basically the reason I'm not doing it is because the I'm trying to not draw the aggro from like North Macedonia and Bulgaria by doing that. I'm trying to keep over here because we just need a couple seconds to knock it down. Collab with Drew? No, I'm about to do a big collaboration with a bunch of open front creators though. And Buford. Me and Buford are gonna do something together. They're like rabbits, those open front creators, they multiply. Dude, it is crazy how few territorial creators there were, considering how many views there were available to get. And like open front is kind of the reverse of that. There's a million open front creators, and honestly, nobody really collects all the views. Hey Corey, I have a question. If the world have come to an end, what would your last meal be? I'm gonna be straightforward with you. Oh gosh, Kosovo and Montenegro are fighting. This is really big. That's huge for us, especially if Kosovo wins this war. I don't know who's the aggressor here, but if Kosovo wins this war, we can take Kosovo for free. Looks like Montenegro initiated the war though, so that is a little bit unfortunate. And it looks like Serbia and Hungary are fighting, which is not the ideal because we want Serbia's land. And if Hungary's saying they want it, they might declare war on us for getting it, or we'll get less of it. Not ideal. We'll get our planes out here though, and then we'll be able to make some decisions. Okay, we have our planes, we have our full army. 6 million, 9 million. Let's go ahead and launch our attack on Serbia. Serbia is being attacked by Hungary, so Hungary might steal some of this land away. They're also fighting down Kosovo in the meantime. We'll see how much of this we can get. Looks like they are going to grab Kosovo, or at least in the process of doing it. Yeah, you can see that Hungary's going to grab a good chunk of it, unfortunately, but we actually get most of it. Now, the other beneficial part is that Montenegro was fighting Kosovo, so they are a little bit on the weakened side as well. So if we go down here, let's see if we can maneuver here to get Montenegro. North Macedonia got here so quick. Okay, head home. What if we just try with our jets? Do you think we could get it done quick enough? Do you think that might be a plan? Because we can run the jets home really quickly. This might be the strat. That worked. That worked. That worked. That worked so well. Okay, planes are so meta. That's huge for us. We maintain a big chunk of our army, a lot of our army. We get down this one thing. Turkey's also fallen, by the way. Can we attack Turkey here? No, we have to attack them down there. Okay. Italy did go to war with us, so maybe we shouldn't walk through their territory, but if we can grab some of Turkey, that'll be huge for us. Greece, any chance I could Peace out with you. No, you want 67 million. Understandable. Freaking Egypt is grabbing stuff. No, 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 no. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Let's see if we can get in, like, right here. Come on. Come on, get me in. Get me in on Turkey. Turkey would be huge for us if we can grab any bit of Turkey. Oh, buddy. This might be it. Kazakhstan declared war on us. We'll deal with them if they come over with an army. While we're facing an army, we're just going to move our people up. Because this is Turkey's capital now. Okay, here is Kazakhstan. Buy them off. Belarus. We cannot buy them off. We'll have to fight Belarus, but they don't have a ton of army left. South Korea, how invested are you in fighting me? Very, very invested. And you do have 5 million troops. Where is the rest of the economic zones? Yeah, I figured they'd be over here. Let's go ahead and grab this. Dude, planes were the answer. Planes were the answer to our issues. Dang it, I was hoping to get away with this last attack before they built up. They got another little rebel spawn. We do also have another point. Let's drop that into self-sufficient economy. We're going to be real self-sufficient, as I think most of the world at this point does not like us. Lots of people don't like us. Hey, you know who is a fan, though? China. Any chance? You want 3.7 million? Okay, fair. Okay, we got that. Let's see if we can jump back over here and grab more of the territory. We can call this quits at any time. But the economic gains from Turkey are going to be so vast. We really need to compete for this. But we almost can afford an alliance with Russia. We should get this, especially as we have a land border with Russia now. So we'll start saving up for this. We're pretty close to it already. Although, hold on. Russia is fighting down a lot of people and they're kind of weak. So maybe we don't get that alliance with Russia in case we want to attack Russia. How's our army doing? I mean, ammunition shortage is fine. South Korea's on their way over. How big's that army? Not big enough to care. It's just gunners. While we're fighting that army, though, let's advance the front line here a little bit. Third time was the charm. Yeah, I mean, we're on a roll. I mean, there's no guarantee we win this, but it's definitely a great sign that we grabbed Turkey. Okay, the army's raised up. Let's move forward. Hungary declared war on us. No! We gotta go home. Frick. We should also start producing stuff. Let's get reservists, commandos, gunners. It is 55% of our budget. It's fine. Oh gosh, are we gonna lose our homeland? I mean, we could potentially survive without this land, but it'd just be such a shame to lose it all right now. I mean, how strong is your army? 2.2. Mine is 3. Oh, this is gonna be so costly. The problem is if we give Hungary all this, they're gonna keep coming, right? So let's head home, where our home is. I think we maintained our capital, believe it or not. Yeah, we did. And we're just gonna knock down Hungary's army. We are not going to invade Hungary. We are just gonna keep building up an army. Get some reservist commandos and gunners out there. And hopefully maintain our area. How's the game going? It was going so well. No mo. Now we're hanging on by a thread. How's Russia doing? Are you gonna live? I think you're gonna live. Can we be friends with you? Yeah, let's get that alliance with Russia. Exchange rate Garbaggio, but better with Russia. And hopefully they'll protect us. So we want Mother Russia to do great things. We want Russia to live forever now. And we are going to be puppy guarding what remains of our land. Now, we only lost a little bit of our original country. We mostly lost our Serbian lands. But we're still 25th in GDP, 44 in population, so it's not all lost. Problem is we still need to fight Turkey. Let's see if we can run over there and fight them. Don't walk through Italy. Here, just go the most peaceful route we can, and I'm just going to start drawing lines. How about that? We can't afford to lose our land over here in Turkey to rebels, unfortunately, so we do have to intervene on this. Since we're over here, we might as well just try and push down Turkey all the way. We do have a little bit of rebels to hold the line back there. But it's very important for us to eliminate Turkey. Not because we really care about this land over here, but just because we don't want to be fighting back Turkish rebels for the rest of the game. Peace out with Belarus. I think we're going to do that. I do think this is the last little bit of Turkey. Turkey's been defeated. Great. Okay, so they're out of it. No more rebels spawning. Syria's also on the table. How is their friends? They have Morocco, Algeria. Yeah, nobody we can really fight right now, especially as we still have a little bit of drama to deal with back home. So let's take our wins as we'll sit at this 22 GDP, 39 population. Potentially look for like an Armenia and Azerbaijan. Those would actually be really freaking Italy. Get out of the way. I was just trying to go home. Oh God, are they invading me? They're just walking through. Get the army out. Get the army out. Italy, can I just befriend you? 135 million. Don't invade my lands, Italy. Don't do that. Okay, they're going home. Armenia, could I fight you without invoking anybody else? Yes. Should we? Probably not. Russia, remember how I needed you to be big and you're getting real small? How's our bonuses? But yeah, ammunition shortage is so bad. Okay, go home. Hopefully Italy doesn't want to walk through our sovereign territory again. Greece, Jesus Christ. This is such a minefield. Such a minefield. Okay, and I don't suppose we can afford any peace treaties. Absolutely not. Wow. Our cheapest peace treaty is currently $9 million for South Korea. Russia, please stop fighting Ukraine. Please stop fighting Ukraine. I need you to stop doing this for me, bud. You're gonna lose all your armies. You're my only friend, the only friend I could possibly afford. Corey asked us for a loan for $10 million. I would never. I would just ask for that for free. Okay, we have 3 million. Save it. Russia, please stop. Your entire army's going away. It's just whenever you ally with the AI, they always kamikaze you into somebody. I've seen every Corgi video. I'm top 0.1% of viewers. How do you know that? That you're top whatever percent, or are you just saying that? What's the farthest he's gotten? This is the farthest I've gotten. The plane strategy is a game changer, though. That, I think we've unlocked secret technology. So even if we lose this run, I'm confident we can do really well the next run. Now, granted, this one would really suck to lose because Turkey fell, and that's not always a guarantee. Russia's army has collapsed. That's unfortunate. How long are we supposed to be friends with them for? 10,000 days. Italy, go away. They still have a ton of reservists though, so we're not going to be declaring war on Russia anytime soon. But if those reservists get depleted, we're gonna eat the penalty and we're gonna go fight Russia. I did not want to do this. This was not my bingo card, but unfortunately, it's looking like this is gonna have to be a must. I've seen none of Corgi's videos. Yeah, it's funny how like you can kind of develop that relationship where like you'll watch one thing but not the other. Like a lot of people like will watch the videos and not watch the streams, and you're kind of the opposite of that, where you'll be at the streams but you won't watch the videos. When you know it's basically the same content, just slightly presented differently. Half an hour, only 1.3% of land. Yeah, I mean, we should be thankful for that. Like, I think Kraft is the same. I don't think Kraft really watches a lot of the videos, but he's here almost every stream. I do both, basically, but less streams. I do both. Maverick, you do both? Well, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate it. Where in the world are you today, now that we got like a little bit of a start and can breathe for a minute? To be honest, the vids help me fall asleep. I'm gonna be straightforward with you. I do the exact same thing with another YouTuber. Like, there's so many videos. Like, if you find someone who's just got a little bit of a relaxing voice and it's like the content's interesting but not so interesting you're gonna be like ridiculously engrossed for the next 12 hours, it's like I fall asleep to that stuff all the time as well. I do both, but I lurk on live. Yeah, I've seen you lurk in Drunken Smurf. You've said a hello once or twice. In Oslo, I have a flight back to the United States in a few hours. Nice. I met a girl from Oslo once. We were when I was in Cambodia. She was a teacher down there, and she had a laptop she really needed to be able to teach the kids. She was like an English teacher type thing, and it broke. And Cambodia is a place where you super can't exactly trust the mail, especially with a high value item like a laptop. So she was kind of stuck and panicking. And I just had an iPad with me because I was vacationing. And I said, like, I'll give you the iPad. If you just want to like send it back to me when you're done with it. Kind of fully expecting to never get the iPad back, but she actually did send it back when she was done in a nice thank you card. That's right, Corgi helped kids in Cambodia learn English. I'm a hero. I definitely wasn't just trying to sleep with the girl. Dude, what is happening? Sweden's falling to Lithuania. Crazy times we live in. Damn, evil laugh. Yeah. I mean, I was doing it out of the kindness of my heart, but there definitely was a second factor in that decision. Corey, what's your opinion on the Switch 2? I'm not going to buy it. I don't have a need for it. I have a gaming PC. I don't really leave home that much. There's not a need for it. Nor am I really stoked about games costing $80. Was she cute? Bro question. Of course she was, dude. When my carry made a port of call in Casablanca back in the day, a bunch of us crew built a school for them. It was a cool project and they fed us during our efforts. See, that's like a really nice thing you get to do in the Navy. I know like a lot of people don't sign up to do that stuff, but that's really meaningful. Like that's going to be around for a very long time. I'm glad you got that opportunity to do that kind of goodwill. And who knows, maybe, you know, the chances of someone like going to that school and going on to like cure cancer is obviously pretty low. But at the same time, there's always a chance that like one of the kids that goes to that school is going to be able to raise their family up an economic tier because of your efforts. Like there's always the chance that because of your efforts, you help out generations beyond who can actually attend the school because of the trajectory the family can take because one person got to go to school. All right, how's our army looking? We have an army. I mean, we have 5 million. Okay, Armenia, who are your friends now? You're friends with Sudan and Oman and Ethiopia. You've built friends. Syria, you've also built friends. Morocco. Morocco has a lot of friends as well. It's gonna be tough for us to get out. I mean, I think honestly our best bet is probably still with waiting down Mother Russia to fall. He held the world record Lesotho pre-update. Yeah, I'm glad we got all the landlocked countries out of the way. Like, I don't know how I do San Marino at this point. I think we'd have to do like 100 runs and just get really lucky with Italy falling. Okay, we've been peaceful for a long time. Anybody want to be friends? Cheapest peace treaty is currently 28 million. L. We could get an alliance with Israel. Why? Why are you ally hunting? You're friends with the United Kingdom. That's it. And you have only 2 million troops. If we could somehow convince you... Oh, buddy. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to save up. We are going to buy this alliance with the United Kingdom, and then we can attack Israel. That is our next move. Israel is a very good target for us. They are only 2 million strong and about 500,000 in reservists. They have no friends, but they are 5,619. It will really drive up our GDP per capita, but I do think that's going to be worth it. Since the Vatican City Strat no longer works, a lot of countries got reduced starting troops in version 3.2, including South Africa. Did Italy get reduced ones? Because, like, you know, San Marino and Vatican City. Italy slightly. Got it. What's this new community leaderboard? Ah, frick. No, I really don't want to do this with you. Why are you fighting me? That's just wasting troops. Oh, it's so unfortunate. We need our troops to go fight Israel. I mean, we can knock down Croatia's army just like Hungary's. No! Get out of here, guys. Okay, we kind of had to pay the tax there. We survived the onslaught from Croatia and Hungary, but just 2 more countries that have gone to war with us. Oh gosh, does that put us out of potential of getting friendship with you? Ah, no! That raised the price by 300. Very unfortunate for us. I mean, we're gonna be able to hold, but maybe we could get this price to come back down. Maybe we do, in fact, lower the production to get that price up. So let's get this down to 27. I think we can raise. I think we can afford 36%. Try and start getting some more money on our side. If we can raise liquidity a little bit too, I think that'll be valuable. Let's try and get some more cash on hand. Frickin' Greece is attacking me. Russia, please defend me. I can't do anything to fight Greece. We have to have Russia do it. We'll waste our entire army. Russia is defending us. Thank you, Russia. Thank you, Russia. We're going to lose territory to Greece. There's nothing we can do. This is why we need Russia to be strong. Okay, Russia does chase off Greece. Thank you, Russia. You the real MVP. How much is this raised now? Oh, it's lowered. Okay. Down to 700. Come on, we need the money. We need the money so bad. That also probably dropped us down a few rankings because we lost some valuable territory. Yeah, we dropped down to 24. Come on, United Kingdom. Come on. Russia, dude, they helped us out so much right there. That Greece wouldn't have stopped, and we probably would have lost the run right there. Turkey's been taken by 7 countries. The only way Turkey gets weak is if they attack another NATO ally. So just know that they were the aggressors in whatever war caused them to get so weak. Yes! Okay, we have the alliance with the United Kingdom. Very big for us. How is our military looking? 4.28 on both fronts. This is 2.13. I have tanks. It's a risk if we were to fight them now. But hopefully there's... I was about to say, please don't just die. Hopefully the United Kingdom will also serve as a little bit of a protectorate for us. You didn't get any new friends, did you? Azerbaijan. Okay, not worried about them. Ammunition shortage is still pretty high. Okay, now that we're done with that, let's go ahead and start raising this back up a little bit. Just a tad bit. Is Greece attacking us, or are they just taking their territory? I think they're just taking their territory. Russia, did you get big again? 6 million. Did Turkey have an ally? No, Montenegro, who we took, had an ally. Had lots of allies. Turkey's dead. The problem is like, do I want to sit back and let them continue to keep building up? Or do I want to strike them now? We have a 2-to-1 advantage on Israel. Craft, what do you think? Do you think we should strike Israel now or keep building up? I need a second opinion. Never mind. We're getting invaded by Romania. Okay, I'm gonna abandon this territory. To be honest with you, we're gonna go hide in Turkey. We're gonna lose a lot of our territory over here. Nothing we can do to stop Romania. They have too many troops. They have 5 million. That would wipe us, our entire army out. We can potentially make a start over here, a restart in Turkey, come back for our sovereign lands at a later date. Let's see how far Romania pushes this, though. Hopefully they just want this territory. And hopefully we can weaken them up a little bit. Okay, they just wanted that. No, they're still coming. Russia! Help me! Help me, Russia! Okay, while that's going on, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to go fight Israel. Because honestly, if Romania comes over here regardless, we're probably screwed. So we're just going to fight down Israel. Try and strengthen ourselves up a little bit. I think Spain's coming over, wanting to fight a little bit of this, but they don't want to fight me for it. So they're going after Syria. Okay, we got Israel. It cost us dearly. We lost a little bit of our territory. We kind of are able to, what we gained from, or we lost from our home country, we were able to gain back in Israel. We're still producing units over here in our capital. So it looks like maybe Romania is done. So let's send everybody home. Could we get Syria? Excuse me. Okay. My color and Spain's color are very similar, and I was about to say, did Spain just hijack all of my crap? Don't. I'm just going home. Okay, we have survived another day. 21, 49, 40. Russia, please build up a military. Normally I'd say go into Syria, but I'm not confident about being able to peace with the Arab League. My exact thoughts is there's a lot of weak targets in the Arab League. I don't know if I could peace out with them, or if that would be like my downfall for what is essentially very little gains. Ooh, we can get another level of financial micromanagement. I believe this boosts our exchange rate a little bit as well, so we're at 64%. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's get 4.47. No, that just boosts how much we're getting out of it. I think this is what boosts our exchange rate, but that's fine. 64% is not exactly the worst. If we were in the 50s, I'd definitely prioritize it, but I think it's fine for now. We'll just get a little bit extra money, which we so desperately need. What's diplomacy look like on Croatia? They're still fine. You would know if NATO hated them because they would be dead. It's funny I said that because Kraft said the exact same thing. He said Croatia still has their allies. If they didn't, they would be dead. Great minds think alike. Now we just gotta like survive. I don't know if this is gonna be possible to win from this position. just because we have so many people that absolutely hate us. We are currently at war with 21 nations. And you may be thinking, well, that's bad, but surely people like you. I mean, look at everyone else's diplomacy on us. Oh my gosh. It's not looking good. Why'd everyone start hating you? Because I fought Montenegro. Is essentially the answer. Let's go ahead and start speeding up time. I mean, having it this slow is not going to do anything. Egypt, how are you doing? You have 11 million. Okay, okay, fair, fair, fair. How strong is China? Probably incredibly strong. Very expensive. Is Iran falling? Nope. Nobody's falling. Nor are we really in a position to fight anyone that is falling. I mean, 4 million and 3 million is not exactly a recipe for success. In fact, we need to get our piercing up a little bit more. I mean, it's already 200 more. Strategy: safe before attacking any country in case something goes wrong. I mean, my rule of thumb is like, you don't want to win a battle, you want to like decisively win the battle. So typically, unless I have like a 3-to-1 advantage on someone, I'm probably not going to attack them. How many reservists did they throw up? I mean, they don't have a ton of an army. It's just scary because if we anger the Arab League, and what are we getting out of it? Not a ton. I want to see like Iraq fall. If we can get Iraq, we could really make something of this. Iraq would not only get us coastal access, which at this point is not super beneficial, but would give us a nice safe bastion over here as well. What the fuck? Dang it. Russia! Help! Go get them, Russia. Those evil, evil Iranians have declared war on me. Please stop them. Where are you, by the way? Hey! Hey! Excuse me? Excuse me? I've noticed you have 0 troops? What the hell, guy? That's not... Oh, you're fighting France. Fantastic. Fantastic. Love to see that. I don't know what's going on over here. I think Poland tried to fight people and everyone's very angry about it. No, Russia's fighting. Okay, dang it. That's worse. We need Russia to live. Russia, please stop throwing your troops away. Okay, Iran's only got 2 million worth of commandos. How many reservists do they have? They still have a lot. We could potentially get Iran if they keep wasting their troops like this. It's working out for us. But I am scared of fighting them. Please tell me they don't have a ton of friends. They're friends with Qatar and China. Come on! So even if we get them really weak, China will probably declare war on us, and there's not a ton we can do. This is a hell game. This is a hell game. There are no good options. You may be thinking, oh, you could do this. No, there's nothing. Trust me, I have a lot of free time to be game theorying everything. Well, there goes the Iran plan. I know, right? Czechoslovakia and Poland are fighting. My heart, it can't go on. I'm gonna risk it. I'm just gonna come over here. Iran doesn't have troops. They have reservists, but their actual army is very small. I'm just gonna have a little bit of an army over here in hopes. I mean, no one's gonna fight them because China's their friend. If we fight Iran, do you think China immediately goes to war with us? Question answered. Asked and answered. And Egypt. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic news. Fantastic news. Love to hear this. We poked the bear, we learned a valuable lesson. Now, if someone else wants to go fight a very weakened Iran, there's always the chance that we can jump on that. But the AI probably won't because it's still besties with China. Unfortunate. Egypt's fighting Jordan and Saudi. Yeah, still have 8 million. Mexico, El Salvador, Russia, and Finland. How strong is Finland in this one? Not that strong. Obviously, we can't do anything about it, but it is potential for later. Let's go home. Oh, sorry, the dock is not updated today. We're playing this until we get a victory. I think it's 2044 already. Ugh. Gonna be a real tough one. Real tough one. We have option number 4, Morocco. I know, but they are strong as well. All of the typical pathway outs are like the strongest fronts. Why don't you just restart? Because this is not lost yet. It's just tough. And no matter how we play this, it's going to be tough. Pakistan's falling? Yeah, I saw, but there's nothing we can do. It's going to be big India over here. Exchange rate dropped to 60%. What is... Here, let's bring this down. Get that up. Give me more research. Let's do that. Take a little bit more losses on our military, but we'll increase our economy while also getting our research up. We desperately need a lot more research. Depends on the circumstance, but you have no choice to wait. Yeah. This is kind of like, there's nothing I can do in this situation. Other than hope like Iran, Morocco, Egypt falls. Russia's built back up. That's very nice. That's great to hear. They're our only friend. Haven't played in a while. Did Sovereign Wealth Fund get nerfed any, or is it still OP? I mean, it's still mostly OP. Even Sudan's coast is gone, so you can't even go through Libya. Yeah. I mean, going through Libya is kind of in for a penny and for a pound. Because, you know, Arab League. Eventually, the AI will run out of all the other targets I don't want them to attack and be forced to attack someone I do want to attack. And I can join in on that. Only hope is Morocco or Egypt or Iraq. Iraq is also a possibility. They have ocean access as well. Iran is on the table, but unlikely until they lose that alliance with China, which they still have. Excuse me, where the hell did a Monaco rebel spawn from? Montenegro. Oh, they have this down here. This is probably why the world hates me so much, is because Montenegro went and grabbed this, so they're still in the game. Ooh. I don't know if getting more land is worth not saving up. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, we have to save up. But if there is like a really good opportunity to get more land, that is something to push for, because 23 and 48 is not going to carry us to the end. Peace treaty with Montenegro, they will never accept that. We have literally their entire homeland. And they want 385 million. If I had 385 million, I wouldn't even be concerned with peace treaties. Good to see the European Union tearing itself apart, though. Wait a minute, is this Egypt? Oh, no. I mean, Poland's made so many enemies. If we could have gotten to Poland. No, we couldn't have joined in fighting Poland either. The only one we could really attack at this point is we could grab a little bit of Ukraine. But Ukraine has allies as well, so it's not worth jumping in on that either. Libya's falling? Yeah, but it's not worth grabbing because Sudan's coast has already been taken out. So if we knock down Libya, what do we have access to? Well, first off, we anger the entire Arab League. We get the trash Sahara Desert. And we are no closer to getting way out. Yeah, and Italy's army's right in Libya. Yeah, we'd be fighting Spain and Italy for no reason. Just by proximity, essentially. And Libya itself doesn't give you that much. Only 7 million population and not that much GDP. Exactly. It's the... what's it called? What's the juice isn't worth the squeeze? I'm sorry. Did Egypt just fight me for land? All right, I will be right back, boys. Just need to take a little bit of a break. Okay, we're back. All right, let's continue our nightmare run. Whether you go through Iraq, Iraq has 8 million firepower. That is more than we have. So there's just not a ton we can do. Hi, Corgi, I'm new to your life. What's up, Nixon? How are you? Thanks for popping in. So now we begin the waiting game, if you will. I mean, are you kidding me? Is the United States even fighting the United Kingdom? Man, every person we become friends with is immediately getting blitzed down. Yeah, Russia, you can't go into Poland, buddy. That's not a real... I need you to be strong. Please find someone that's not in Europe to attack Russia. Love that for you. You got Kazakhstan over here. Keep fighting Kazakhstan. You hate Kazakhstan. Fight them. Dude, China's even grabbed a little bit of Russia up here. Russia's so cooked. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world if Russia falls. Except for we're going to have to betray an alliance. We have 4,000 days left on our alliance with Russia. But Russia might be where we have to go, unfortunately. I mean, they have a still relatively strong military and a ton of reservists. But if that falls, if anyone really invades Russia with a lot of force, we're going to have to turn and burn on Russia ourselves. How did I slip to 3 in the community leaderboards? Yeah, you're number 1. Yeah, the community leaderboards, it has no basis. I was reading up on it, and despite what YouTube says, it seems completely random. Because YouTube says it's like, oh, like people who donate get more points than like chatters, and chatter you get points for chatting and for donations, but it's just like Abagalula then donated like $100 and didn't even get on the leaderboard. And I was like, okay. I would put Abagalula on the leaderboard over a guy who sent 4 messages in chat for $100. Like that seems pretty reasonable. Oh no, poor Abba. Poor Abba. Poor Abba. Your armies cannot survive Russia's militias. We could survive their militias if the reservists weren't here. Our army's big enough to survive that. We have 8 million firepower. We could definitely survive their militias. Now, granted, we wouldn't take all of Russia, but if we could grab like this sector of Russia, our fortunes would change dramatically. There's a cap for XP, but it changes throughout the stream, and sometimes there's a few people with more than everyone else despite more people chatting. Yeah, it's weird. It doesn't make any sense. It's like, whose line is it anyways? The points are made up and they don't matter. But spamming is still illegal, so that gets you timed out. So don't do that. Hey, that's illegal. Oh, we can get another. Hold on, we can get another level of self-sufficient economy. We're at 59%. Oof, budget bad. Okay, develop. We go up to 62. Okay, we're back in the 60s. Not exactly amazing, but still a little bit of a go. We're spending 50% of our budget? That doesn't seem right. This will probably go back down. Oh my god. What the hell is happening? Egypt's in a war with Saudi Arabia. That's huge for us. If we could fight Egypt and get Cairo, we have a way out for very cheap. Now, who are their friends? Don't tell me it's China. Their friends are Russia, Mexico, El Salvador. Mexico would be a pain in the butt. 15 million, and they definitely don't want to be friends, right? 3 million. Yeah, the only one we could peace out with is ironically Egypt, who is the one we probably want to fight the most. India's taking out the United Kingdom. No! Push me to the edge. All my friends are dead. No, we needed it. We needed the United Kingdom. Freaking Belgium's invading them. What does this world come to? The United Kingdom's getting throttled by the combined forces of Belgium and India. Did you split? Yeah, you split. Okay. You got me excited there for a minute. Egypt, go fight someone. Go fight someone much bigger than you. Fight Spain. You hate Spain. Go on Egypt? We can't. We can't. Because you got to factor in they have 6 million firepower, but then also another 4 million in reservists. They need to be weaker before we can fight them. Plus, they have allies. We got India colonized UK before GTA 6. True, true. This is true. Where are you going? Are you going to go fight China? Oh, China's fighting Russia. This is interesting. I think it's time that we're going to have to fight Russia. I mean, it depends on how far China pushes this. Did you knock down any of the reservists? You knocked down a lot of their reservists. We can peace out with China right now. Yes. Okay, so we get that one off the table. Wait. Who did we... Why couldn't we fight someone? Iran. We couldn't fight Iran. Maybe he'll back up. This might be our best move, is forcing down Iran. 9 million, 7 million, 3 million, plus reservists. We could just fight for this half of the country and be a lot stronger off. I'm going to go ahead and fight Iran. Now that we have a peace treaty with China, they can't join in unless you have other friends. Qatar, Argentina. Qatar, not very strong. Argentina, too strong. Yeah, so okay, so we can't fight Iran. That's not going to work. Argentina will get involved. We gotta hope that China keeps going into like Russia or something. Hey, the United States or Brazil's taking down Qatar. That's one of our problems. Someone go fight Argentina now, and we'll be golden. How's Algeria? Algeria doesn't get us anything. I mean, they're not that strong, but they don't get us anything. They're not worth fighting. Why are you getting away with fighting these guys for free? Recruitable population, there's nothing in Syria. Russia's getting invaded by Ukraine though. Sorry, that's how many reservists they have. How big is their army? It's time. It's time. We buy tanks, we're gonna have to betray Russia. It doesn't really matter. Our international standing's poo-poo garbage anyways. Done. Bring the tanks over. It's time to fight Russia.
Here, let's just tell you to take the safest route. Get me over here. Don't walk through Italy! Jesus Christ. Okay, we fight down Russia. Yep, prestige fell. Oh no, not our prestige. We had such a good reputation before this. Egypt, get the hell out of my face. Okay, we're on the push for Moscow. This could be our fortunes turning around. What are we at now? 24-25. I mean, not really a gigantic improvement, to be honest with you. We can get Moscow. And then maybe wrap up towards St. Petersburg. Life would be golden for us. Life would be a dream. Cyprus declared war on us. No, not Cyprus. Anyone but... Oh, wait, how many troops do you have, Cyprus? Not the most, not the most. We're fine. Romania is invading your territory. Frick! Okay, honestly, I think we're losing our homeland and we're losing everything else. I don't know how to get my troops out of here. We can survive on Russia and Russia alone if we can get you guys just even slightly around Cyprus. Romania, yeah, they're going to take away everything over there. We'll have a new capital soon. Okay. Economy. Yeah, let's cut off Germany from going any farther up north. Yeah, Romania, stop! How many troops do you have? 6 million. I don't want to lose my territory in Turkey, but I don't really want to fight Romania for it, and there's no chance we can peace out with him. I think we have to do this. I think we have to do this. We can't afford to lose this territory. We need to fight down Romania and stop this army. It's just commandos. We won't get in trouble from Europe. Okay, good. That's done. Let's start pushing further into Russia. Where are we at? 23-21, still net positive. I mean, not in the real direction we would like it to be, but I think it's the best option we really have at this point, or the best possible outcome is, you know, the entire world hates us. Hates us. Who's this? Saudi Arabia's okay with us. Thailand okay with us. Everyone else, they hate it. There's a tiny little bit of coast in West Russia. Like this stuff over here. Yeah. Greece invaded your territory. Please don't. Please don't. Okay, everyone's given up on Russia. There is a potential... we're gonna have to basically restart everything. I mean, we're landlocked again. Just can't get ahead. We just cannot get ahead. What a nightmare this is. Okay, I think we need to go defend this. Let's head on over, back, and fight down Greece's army. Stop them from moving around. Okay, they're done. Let's go back to fighting Russia. God, Greece, get off of it, dude. We can't let them have Israel. Oh, Egypt fell in the meantime. Sucks. Okay, honestly, I'm gonna fight for Jordan so I can get borders on Saudi Arabia. That's gonna be another one that's gonna be really important to get. Greece, F off, my guy. Iraq, do not. Do you have to? You don't have to. Just go away. Okay, we got the borders anyways. We're good. And we're not going to be able to get anything back from Iraq. Where is our home now? This is not... This is peaceful. This is peaceful. Thailand's declared war on us. That's great. Thanks, Thailand. Get away from me. Get away from me. France has declared war on Bosnia and Herzegovina. Stop! Our army's been so neutered. Iran's declared war on me. Iran's invading my territory. Stop fighting me. I have no idea where our capital is, by the way. It's Moscow. Easy enough. Go home. No, Iraq or Iran, stop. Okay, Iran, we're friends with China and Saudi Arabia and Argentina. Saudi Arabia is getting blitzed down. Saudi Arabia's friends are Algeria, Iraq. We pieced out with Iraq. Let's go try and jump on Saudi Arabia. We can still recover. It's not going to look pretty, but we're still in the 20s in GDP. Population's higher. We can get more GDP from Saudi Arabia if we can hold a single piece of territory. We have to have this right here. Otherwise, we lose access to this down here. Hopefully, that's just reservists. It is. Algeria, if there's any chance I could tell you to fart off, and I can. And who the hell is this? The Netherlands. I cannot tell you to fart off. Very unfortunate for me. Let's see if we can just get down to this coast. We will have a way out, as meaningless as that will be. We will have it. And of course, India chooses this moment to go into Iraq, who we would really love to fight. But we can't because we just pieced out with them. Here, can you just go down here and grab me this really valuable piece of territory? Netherlands has declared war on us and is invading. Okay, we grab the valuable stuff over there. Let's pivot back over here. Grab this stuff. We are surviving. Some would call it thriving. 17. We have finally cracked the top 20. Unbelievable. We can potentially even get more commandos. Helpful. I don't suppose there's a chance of getting a friendship with anyone. No, we are screwed. That's unfortunate. Gorgy's game irritating you? It's just flabbergasting me at this point, to be honest with you. Like, my brother in Christ, Netherlands. 8 million? We can't fight that. We have to try, though. Alright, this is now a restart. Not gonna be able to carry this one. Don't worry, gang. That was only 2 hours of wasted time. Let's try going down social research this time. Put 30 points into that. Let's get let's get a level of this and a level of this. Reducing costs of everything. Hopefully we can just make friends with people this time. Hi Corgi, hope you're well. I'm doing okay. I'm surviving. No robots? No. No robots. Fourth attempt? Yeah, this is the fourth attempt. Is this the hardest one you've played yet? No, I mean, San Marino was much harder. This one's just infuriating because, like, you know, we did all the moves to become strong enough to survive, but as we did a move, we would incur another person attacking us. And it was just a forever cycle of, like, we 2 steps forward, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Surviving is good evolutionarily speaking. Shut up. I wanna die. If this run doesn't work, I'm making this a video. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I don't know why my body is like, just like, we have to wake up at 5 a.m. no matter what time you go to sleep. I went to bed at like 2 last night. And then it's just like, I got 3 hours of sleep and I was desperately trying to fall asleep before this. I got like 2 more hours. So like, I'm working off 4 hours and then like 5 hours from yesterday. So 9 hours over 2 days. I've already drank 2 coffees. My heart is collapsing. I'm ready to go. Take me out. Take me out, coach. Who the hell are you fighting? Are you fighting Serbia at least? Okay, you are. Yeah, do you think if I won last game, I just don't go around and be like, you know what, let's try that again. That was so much fun. Let's just give that another go. Dang, maybe you should have taken a break from streaming today. Potentially, but then it's just like, I can't sleep during the day either. So I don't know, man. I mean, I'm just trying to make it all work. Just trying to make it all work, coach. I mean, I've got a open front video pre-recorded for tomorrow. So if I could get this done, I could be done. If you kick the can right after finally adopting open front, I won't forgive you. Fair. But dude, think of how many views I would get for like my I died video, you know? Because here's like my secret weapon is if I die, Kevin, who is like the film producer, I told him it's like, you're in charge of like making a video telling everyone. And I imagine he would put a ridiculous amount of time and effort into doing that and make it really high production value. So it'd be the best production video I've ever had. I think it'd do $1 million. On my way out, one video of $1 million. Let's go. All right, we have our military. Serbia has not finished off Kosovo, so we're going to fight them down. Then we'll fight Kosovo just for the little bit of extra land. Then we'll fight Montenegro with our plane strategy that worked so well last time. Unfortunately, Serbia is a little bit stronger this go around. which will cause us a little bit more losses. And we're losing planes, which is the most valuable thing we have. I'm even considering, let me take the planes out of this fight. I need to save them for another fight. I need to save them for the fight with Montenegro. These guys can do it on their own. All right, Serbia's done. Kosovo. You have a surprisingly high amount of troops. Basically the same as Montenegro. I won't fight you. Let's just go home and get ready to declare war on Montenegro and try and get our way out. Okay, go home. Good. Now get everybody out but the planes. Wait for everyone to retreat away. Go again. Almost. Go home. One more time. Go home. Coast achieved. Just collapse. Just collapse. There we go. We got him. We got him. We got him. Go away, Italy. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. All right, mission success. We have way out achieved. How many countries hated that move? Belarus really loved it, to be honest with you. Hey, Russia. Bestie. Make sure you live this time. Dear God, they immediately are gonna die. Doesn't really matter because Turkey is obviously surviving and thriving this time. And we are currently 72.95. We could also get Kosovo. I think that's worth it. Let's just go ahead and jump on this and grab it before anybody else does. Ammunition shortage is fine for this. Why is Albania here? There we go. We grabbed them. Okay. Didn't lose too many military troops along the way, and our overarching, now we are 7183. Is Malta available? No, that's Israel. Is Monaco available? No, that is Israel. Okay, so all the easy targets are gone. We need to kind of wait for like Montenegro or Morocco to fall, even though they're friends with everybody over here. Egypt. Potentially Syria, but most likely not. And now we begin the waiting game. Kosovo can be allied to Kosovo. Good call, Lee. Good call. That is true. I don't think enough people are talking about that. Kadana already told everyone, yeah. It was a good time. Dude, imagine if we could fight Spain right now. I mean, I don't know. No, Portugal started it. Portugal's beating down Spain. Holy cow. That's crazy. Why would Kosovo ally itself? Because it's great. It's great. Just like frosted flakes are more than good. And then this is where you kids all shout out, they're great. I'm not sure if they still have the same like little jingle they did from the 90s, but it was pretty fire back then. I'd be sad if they changed it. I don't really consume any media that is targeted towards children, therefore I see zero cereal commercials. It is crazy how hard focused cereal is targeted towards children. Like, adults would never eat cereal. They don't want joy in their lives. What are you talking about, you idiot? Never in my life have I heard that jingle. How old are you, Mira? What the hell, dude? I thought you were like a full-fledged adult that would have heard that jingle. Frosted Flakes are more than good. They're great. Someone, I need an adult in the room to confirm that this is a jingle that was on TV. You're 24? Oh God. Don't, shut up. Never talk to me or my son ever again. Dude, Libya, have you just angered everybody? You're friends with Sudan? You're still friends with too many people. We're too weak to do anything about that. Excuse me, is Italy just slowly trying to invade me? I'm drawing a blank on that one. Damn it. Dr. Nate! First off, you changed your icon, which really messes me up. I know about the Frosted Flakes, but I've never heard of that. There's no way I am the only one that ever heard this jingle that played for a decade at the very least. No way I've heard it. Thank you. Hold on, this is mission critical. We're taking a break. I need a mental break anyways. All right, here we go. Hold on. Quiet, Dummynation. No, I don't want to exit the game. Settings. Audio. Music. Oh, wait. Just go back there. I'll mute for a second. Okay. Here we go. This is it, ladies and gents. This is what you came here for.
Hey, Tony. I like the things you do.
Hey, Tony!
If I could, I would be you. The one and only tiger.
Right? You guys remember this?
Know how to take a breakfast and make it
Great!
frosted flakes are more than good.
There we go. Okay, no, I do actually remember the specific commercial. Thank you. I was about to say, you're an elder statesman like myself. You won't even know this. Hi on Corgi. Dude, what's up? I know I'm full unk status at this point. I'm not going to deny that. Yeah, I think I have to embrace the unk. It's who I am. Doesn't ring a bell? Shut up, BB. You're too young. You're too young. You're a baby in my eyes. If you don't know that song, you're a baby in my eyes. I look at you at the same way that I look at a real baby and go, oh, goo goo gaga? You want a little pacifier, little baby? You want a little pacifier? That's you. That's you. I just had to remember the music part of it. Yeah, and now that I've unlocked it from your brain, you're going to be singing it all day. You're welcome. Come back to me tomorrow with how you stayed up all night just silently singing the Frosted Flakes theme song to yourself. When I was a kid, Tony was always just playing some sport or another, shouting they're great. I mean, that's his entire thing, is he always plays sports. I don't know if you know this, but he's a tiger, and tigers always sport. Thanks a lot, Corgi. See, Maverick, you know the jingle. You're an adult. You're a full-fledged adult. You've heard that jingle before. I was too old to watch kids commercials by the time they came out, Corgi. I don't remember them. What are you talking about? Kids commercials have been on TV for as long as there have been commercials on TV. Don't lie to me, Drunken Smurf. Unless you're legitimately immortal, you have heard kid song commercials. Oh yeah, but I forgot it until now. Thank you. Dude, imagine the damage we can do with our 3 million army. We're just so sick with it right now at 68, 78 GDP population. We could, at this point, almost fight Morocco, which would be so huge for us. Except for they're bigger than us, so we can't. Huzzah, I might not be the oldest guy in the room. I think I'm the oldest guy in the room. Does anyone beat 30? I'm 35 right now. Does anyone beat 35? I think I'm the oldest. You don't have to tell me your specific age, but I think I'm the oldest. Okay, Peter immediately trounces me. Never mind. And so does Nate. I think Nate is the oldest. Never mind. Nope. Drunken Smurf carries us, boys. Please respect your elders. There's a boomer in the room. See that? You know, the pecking order is, you know, I'm getting picked on, so I need to find someone else to pick on. Thanks for being that, Smurf. I appreciate that. I feel young now. Yeah, quiet. The adults are talking, okay? I'm gonna start talking about fixed rates mortgages. You won't understand it, but just, you know, nod your head silently. Oh, Turkey. Turkey, yes. Invade Bulgaria? This would be huge for us. Because we can get Turkey if they go down on troops. And they just invaded Bulgaria, and it looks like they're also fighting Greece, which should take them out of the European Union, which they do. They have 3 friends left: Ethiopia, Canada, and Azerbaijan. Now we just need to wait for their military to fall apart, and it already kind of is. They're also trying to fight Russia in the midst of fighting everybody else. Turkey's gone insano mode. I can't remember a world without the internet nor a personal computer. Yeah, wasn't it crazy how you would, like, before the internet, you would get in an argument with a friend and, like, about, like, if something was true or not, and you just have to leave it undecided because no one would ever know. I think the world was more peaceful back then because there was no, like, hard answer you could look to on the internet. So you got in the habit so much of just kind of learning to disagree with someone because they'd be like, China's the biggest country in the world, and you'd be like, well, I think Russia's bigger in landmass, and then there'd be no way to solve that unless you're in a library and you have access to an encyclopedia like a big nerd. I'm so mad Portugal's been able to hold on to all of its friends because we could have easily invaded Portugal right now. No, we hit the encyclopedias in school. No, realistically, you'd probably go to the Guinness Book of World Records and then the encyclopedia. Like, in classroom, you probably have more readily access to the Guinness Book of World Records than you would an encyclopedia. I'm back. Welcome back.
I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying.
I'm having to cite them all so the teacher could check your quote. Oh, dude. Like, this was a crazy one. So, like, Wikipedia's kind of really renowned as, like, a trusted source. Like, obviously, but, like, when you're doing a report in school, you were never supposed to cite Wikipedia. So, like, the genius level move was to, like, look up your topic on Wikipedia and then look what Wikipedia cited and just cite those as your sources. But just use what Wikipedia said. And of course, you know, they would have no way of checking this.
Just turn back. What do you got? 4.
4. Oh, Turkey's back on the war front. Good to hear. I would love Turkey to fight anybody, just continuously weaken their army. Looks like they're fighting down Portugal. Fantastic news. If they get below 2 million, I think I'll engage, because the reservists are at 3 million. And we need to honestly swing for a big hit if we're going to swing at anything at all. China, looks like you're unpopular right now. Is there any chance I could get a friendship with you while you're... No, not quite. Okay. But it is affordable. It might be worth getting the friendship with China before potentially invading anything over here. Germany, how much do people hate you? They still love this. You invaded Czechoslovakia, and the last time you did that, people got really angry at you. But this time, it's okay. It's okay. I'm still assuming Spain and Portugal still have their allies. Yeah, both of them do. Check that pretty regularly. I think both are allied to Germany. We could get a peace treaty with Germany for 7,000. Might as well. Get one with Greece as well. We can start piecing out with a lot of these countries. Hold on. Ooh, yeah, let's peace out with as many people as we can. Not Turkey. We can literally peace out with everyone. That's huge. We could actually get some alliances. We could get an alliance with Greece. We could get an alliance with Canada. Hold on. That's huge. That's the only one we can afford, but that's huge because they're friends with Turkey. And now we could potentially invade them. We just have to worry about Ethiopia. Hopefully Turkey keeps fighting and getting weaker. Like, they're not at the point where we could really take them. But they are continuously skirmishing and getting slightly weaker, like they're chasing down France. Dude, can we fight Greece? No, there's still a ton of people in NATO we don't have alliances with. We gotta fight Turkey somehow. Russia, how strong are you? Not strong at all. Unfortunate. I mean, if you took this, I think I'd fight Russia and go up north, but there's no way you're getting Bulgaria. I'm a little bit afraid of Turkey continuously getting stronger. There we go. We caught a little army out of formation. This is big. Egypt is also wanting to fight them. Just keep chasing this down. Yeah. We keep fighting down their little baby armies. Now they're down to 2 million. They're weaker than us. Yes, keep fighting me. I'm going to keep chasing this down. Okay, they are at 2 million. I think it's time to push this. Where is the best place to push this? Right here. I think this is like all the reservists as well. Yes. Okay, can we get anything to help us? Give me some commandos. Very big for us. We were able to push back the Turkish army and start acquiring some land. We've already moved up to 30 and 24. We have a little bit of reinforcements on the way. Let's bring them over before we start engaging further. And then let's push for Constantinople. Istanbul, excuse me. I don't know why I always confuse that. I think it's because I played medieval games and learned it as Constantinople first. And I've been forever fighting the battle to call it Istanbul. Hey, Romania, thanks for joining in. I actually kind of appreciate that. You go fight the capital. I'm going to go fight over here. Maybe let's not just go that way. Let's go this way. Oh, we'll let Romania kind of eat away at all the aggro, and hopefully we'll just grab this easier territory on this side. Greece can grab that. Don't care. We just need a border. Oh, we already have the border with Russia when eventually that all comes undone. And now this is just about, oh my God, we're 22 and 26. This is so much better than the last run. Okay, let's keep pushing over here, see if we can get out of range of the capital. No, we're going to be forever in the range of the capital. Okay, keep pushing away from the capital. Now we're out of range, so now we won't have to fight it, and Romania will if they continue. Ukraine's even getting involved. That's a good one for us to potentially fight as well. Ooh, we avoid a gigantic little bit of militia over here. We really haven't lost that many troops, but we're already top 20. That's very big. We can start producing things now. Let's get a small amount of reservists, and then commandos, and then gunners. That'll be 50% of our budget. It will go down over time, but let's get that going for right now. Do have money, by the way. Could we get that? We need 6 points. Okay, so I think the difference was really going down the social economic tree has made a huge difference for us because we were able to peace out with everyone. Granted, it makes us weaker in the long run in terms of just, the advantages of economic and militaristic are just so much better. But I mean, if we could have I would trade this any day of the week to have these figures, like 1723, and the world doesn't hate us to the end of the world. Fantastic news. Now, Ukraine is still alive. They're friends with Poland and France. I could get an alliance with France. Why? They're weak right now. Yes. And then I had an alliance with you. Give me that. Okay. Who are your other friends? Poland. Bye. Lithuania. Bye. Denmark. Bye. Croatia. Bye. Bulgaria. Bye. Belgium. Bye. Free Ukraine. Not like free it from its oppression, but we get it for free. Because they only have a little bit of reservists. So this is a nice little addition to our empire as well. All right, Ukraine is done. There's still a little bit left to get over there, but before we do that, let's jump up here and grab the last little bit of Belarus. I mean, I don't imagine they have too many friends. Kyrgyzstan, yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. We're definitely going to snag this a little bit. Nice. Okay, let's finish off Ukraine. Who is this? Who is that? Egypt. Okay, they're still very strong. Iraq? Still very strong. Okay. And then how is our production looking? 42% still a little bit high, but honestly acceptable range. Dude, could we fight Portugal? We have peace treaties with these guys. Okay, so we wouldn't be able to afford... But we don't need to worry about India. Hold on. Buy. United Kingdom, are you making people angry this go around? Yes. Okay, so we won't get an alliance treaty with you. But now we can invade Portugal, who only has 2 million. Which is pretty similar to us. But the benefits of fighting Portugal is very high. They don't have a lot of reservists. Please tell me my ammunition shortage is not incredibly high, which it is. So we can't invade Portugal yet. We have to wait for that to go down. That's unfortunate. Portuguese majestic. I mean, with all those allies, we are still only 60% with our dude, Europe is going crazy. Everyone's incredibly weak. As soon as this comes down, we fight. As soon as our ammunition charge comes down, we fight Portugal. Check the Diplo screen. We're best buddies with everybody. Russia is no longer our friend, but we do have a peace treaty with them. I mean, honestly, that's a really good one too. Although I'm pretty sure they have a ton of reservists. Not that many. Yeah, Spain is definitely or Portugal is a better one to go into right now. 12th GDP. What is our GDP right now? We're 16 and 22. So if we add Portugal to ours, we're definitely going in the top 10. Oh my god, France is falling apart. France is our ally, so we can't join in on that. We do have points though, so let's get a let's get another level of this when we get to 6.96. Are there historical maps in this game? Yes, there are. Now, we don't have a peace treaty with Portugal, correct? No. Yeah, we're good. Switzerland broke their neutrality? I know, right? They took a little bit of France. That's crazy. Okay, getting the piercing down chunks down the ammunition shortage too a little bit, so we're just going to keep doing that. Bring these guys over. Brazil's now their friend. So is Bangladesh. How strong is Brazil? 10 million. All right, let's save some money. And then by the time that we get our money saved to buy Brazil, potentially Bangladesh, I think we can go to war. We can buy Brazil. We're not going to be able to afford Bangladesh. We can save up for 3 million though. And we can get this, which will make things easier for us to invade, as it lowers the diplomatic lowers the effect of our diplomatic interactions by 20%. We're currently at 14. And that's the cost of an alliance. I imagine the cost of going to war will not be that bad. So let's save our money and let's just go to war with Portugal. Yeah, so we do cut off a little bit of the Portuguese army. Brazil has declared war on us. That was to be expected. Hopefully it's not very expensive. It is more expensive. Bangladesh is also going to be expensive. Ah, we messed up. As soon as we see Brazil, we're going to retreat. Or Bangladesh. There's Brazil. Retreat. I'm going home. Brazil, you can leave me alone. Let's chase after this Portuguese army. It's dead. How many reservists do they have left? Not a ton. We might be able to knock these reservists down so that before Brazil comes over here. So the next time Brazil does come over here, we'll be taking territory before they arrive. If that makes sense. Good. Brazil's fighting down the United Kingdom as well. They've got their own problems. We take the smallest amount of territory, please. There's Brazil. It's a tiny army. I'm not going to retreat. Hey, taking territory. Huge. Please be Portugal's last army over here. No, they still got another one. Yes, my reservists are coming into effect now. That'll help us maintain a little bit of a push. We probably should retreat. We have so many allies, though. I'm not the most concerned with it. In fact, Brazil might be affordable to peace out with. No, they want 1.6 now. And Bangladesh has yet to come over. Oh God, go home. There's Bangladesh. Oh God, God, go away. Oh, we peace out with Bangladesh. Huge. Come back. The full swings of emotions here. We can almost peace out with Brazil as well. Okay, where do we land right now? 12th. And if we can peace out with Brazil, that'd be really nice. They want 125, we're at 123. There we go. Peace out with them. We're done fighting them. We're just fighting Portugal now. This should go much quicker. There's a big stack of our reservists coming in to help us knock down a little bit of their army as well. Yes! Not only are we securing a way out, but we're getting two gigantic European economies in Portugal and Spain. Things are going very well for us right now. We are in the top 10. I imagine our production is better. Yeah, we're at 33% instead of 40. What is our exchange rate at? 68%, almost 70 in the green. This is great. Let's speak English only, please. There goes Lisbon. Yeah. I think we're getting everything. Now, did Portugal spread out and go anywhere else? Yeah, they're down here in the Canaries. Oh, what did they grab up here? Oh, they grabbed some of Norway. Nice. We can grab that. The Nordics are a mess. Europe is a mess, my guy. Europe is crazy. Like, France is really weak. UK's really weak. Do we have an alliance treaty with you? We do. Or a peace treaty. When that... I mean, we're going to start building up for when that's over, though. I'll tell you that. Bro, that's not normal in Europe? I know. This is very chaotic. Okay, we probably want to be at like 1.5% growth. So let's scale back on the military spending. I was just looking to see how much more Portugal has. They have these little islands over here. And honestly, Argentina's going to finish them off, so let's just go home and start building up an actual army. Europe is chaos right now. Everyone is fighting everyone. Russia looks like they're falling apart. They are falling apart, minus the fact that they still have their militias. We're not in a great spot to attack anyone right now, but honestly, United Kingdom is a really good target if we could get over to, if we could build up to fight them. And honestly, we can get an alliance with India. Do we have an alliance with China? No. Could we get an alliance with China? Yes. India is a little bit more valuable at this moment. Let's get that alliance. And just kind of keep saving up for the time being. Romania is our friend. Yes. Okay, good. And now we build up an army. We hold back. We build up an army. If we can increase our exchange rate, that would be valuable. Just by getting more alliances. Israel. How strong are you? You're not that strong. No one's really that strong in this game. That's crazy. What about the United States? Oh my god, they attacked Canada. They have 0 troops themselves. This has never happened. I've never seen a game where everyone is this weak. We could, in theory, get an alliance with the United States. I think we're going to for the economic benefits. Unfortunately, you allied with all of Europe. That's fine. I'm more concerned with... Like, I don't have the military to fight Europe at this point anyways. So I'd rather take the peace treaty and the security of me not being involved in this hodgepodge and get that alliance with the United States. Exchange areas up to 30 or 79%, which then means that we can increase our troops that we're recruiting. We can get more troops. We can build up an army. We can go into like the United Kingdom, like Vietnam's over here. That's how weak the United Kingdom is at this point. What are their reservists at? They have no reservists. What's their army at? They have no army. Buddy. Let's get over here. I mean, you know, times are tough when Vietnam is attacking the United Kingdom. Let's declare war. We had a prestige with him. Okay, that hurts. That hurts a lot. I forgot about that. We had literally just checked that 2 minutes ago. The ADHD strikes again. But I hope everyone can kind of recognize how this is insano mode. How many people declared war on us, by the way? Nobody. We're top 5 in GDP, 11th in population. This is all we're gonna need. We're gonna grab this and we're gonna go home and camp for like 20 years at the very least and just fully embrace the ability to build up an army and watch Europe burn in the process. Take my homeland of Wales? No, I'm thinking about giving that away. Like, does anyone want Wales? Anyone in chat want Wales? Seems gross there. Just FYI, Lee is from there, so you have to take Lee with the bargain, though. So, just kidding, Lee. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's a joke, dude. Just relax. Yes, we got London. I'm from Newcastle. I'm from your mom's house.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Because I slept with her. Like, not that we're like brothers, but because I slept with her. That was the joke. I just wanted to make that clear because I don't think it was clear. Do you get it? Do you get my joke? Glad I'm not from your grandma's house. Me too, because she's dead. Thanks for bringing up that painful memory, you jerk. I'm just kidding. Me and my grandma weren't that close. We could start actually looking for other things to get. That's not going to help us. Yeah, let's start increasing our morale. 4.64. Okay, that'll be good. We're still fighting the good fight for the United Kingdom over here. We'll stop at like Scotland. Bangladesh can have whatever little islands they want. And I don't think the British colonies went anywhere else. If they did, God bless them, good luck. I'm not interested. Let's go ahead and go home. And we are currently 3rd in the world for GDP. Population is 10, GDP per capita is 28. That is great news. In fact, we could probably increase the gunners a little bit. We're gonna hang out here. We're gonna build up a big boy army. We're gonna get like 20 million, and then we're gonna crush through Europe because everyone is at war with each other. It's World War Europe. Are we on a new file? Yeah, this is attempt number 4. How did you take over Serbia? Oh, Serbia is the first thing you do as Bosnia. It's the easiest target to attack because they don't have any allies, and they typically throw away all their troops fighting Kosovo. You think this is your big run? I'd be absolutely devastated. I don't think we could have a better run than what we have right now. All we need at this point are the troops to get it done. Our growth is at 1.17. How's that compare with the rest of the world? Pretty... I mean, most people are doing 1.7. Can we increase ours? We decrease military spending by a lot now. Get liquidity down by a touch. We go up to 1.5. We finally have $1 million, so let's spend $1 million on tanks. Or 1,000. World record potential? I doubt it. I honestly really do doubt it. But I'm just happy to be done with... I'm just happy to potentially be done with Bosnia. This is a hard country. This is a hard country. It's very hard. Yeah, we have allies with all these people. Russia's falling. How much longer for our alliance with Russia? $530 days. This is actually pretty good timing. We can go into Russia. Let's go ahead and boost our morale. How is our ammunition shortage? Pretty good. So as soon as we are done with our peace treaty with Russia, we're going to invade them. See if we can get Moscow. Japan's already started this. But there's a potential that we can get some more land. We're definitely going to take advantage of that. Let's grab this and just start stocking up, getting ready for when we finish up that peace treaty with Russia, just immediately attack them, get more land. We don't need to do it, but this is a good opportunity to increase our population and lower our GDP per capita, which is standing a little bit high at this point at, what was it, 20? Yeah, 24 is a little bit high. So I'd love the opportunity to lower that. What about Switzerland? What about Switzerland? Germany and Italy not allied to you. Do you see the crosses here? It means we have a peace treaty. That's what I'm looking at. That's the important factor. Three, two, one. Okay, good. We're done. Let's fight Russia. Go to war immediately. Japan has already grabbed a lot of the good economic zones. Moscow's still on the table. And we can still grab a lot of things over on the eastern side of things. Like this area is still going to be very valuable for us. So we'll just push this as best we can with 6 million troops. Obviously not a ton, but it's all land for free at the end of the day. Iran's declared war on us. We'll see if we can peace out with them. They're not that strong. We're not going to peace out with Iran, so we can save them for a potential to invade later, as in soon. Yeah, I'll gladly fight down the little baby army of Iran to get more armies for or to weaken them for a potential fight later. Now it's just the race up to Moscow to block Japan. Or you need a sea border? You won't believe it, I have one. There's a small seafaring nation. There are a couple of, just some small countries not really known for navies or exploration called the United Kingdom, Portugal, and Spain. And I happen to control all three, so I think I can go pretty much anywhere in the world at this point. Moscow is almost ours. Japan has mostly given up. Good, we can claim this. That's the real prize. Unfortunately, losing a lot of this territory over here is a shame, but at the end of the day, I'll take this over that any day of the week. Like the stuff we're getting versus the stuff Japan got. Okay. I have a few tricks to use. I want to discuss them with you. Okay, you can. How is our ammunition shortage? It's fine. I think I might consider splitting here. Let's gather this army, and I will split it once. I mean, 4 million is not exactly like a killer amount of troops to use, but we want to get this done a little bit quickly so we can just fully start to save and potentially take advantage of some fights in Europe that are happening still. How did you become friendly with Europe? Through my research. I went full R&D. Or full socialist R&D. Social research, that's what's called. What did Kenya say to Somalia? I don't know, Riri. What did it say? Hit me with it, baby. Can you please give me Somaliland independence? Okay. Ha ha ha. Ho 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 ho. Good one. Dude, who took our place at number 3? Japan. Ah, that's fair. They're having a killer game. Our growth rate's pretty comparable to the top dogs of the world, though, so we can feel pretty happy about that. I mean, obviously, right now, the United States is crushing at 3.45, but they can. Although their military is very weak. Yeah, they have 4 million. It's the reservists that are keeping them in the game. All right, I'm gonna let this run for a second. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom real quick. All right, we're back. Life is looking good. We got 2 million in the bank to spend. Let's go ahead and buy some more tanks. Need 1,000 tanks now. Fantastic. How are our peace treaties looking? Have peace treaties with everyone. Okay, for how long with Italy, Germany, and everybody else? Italy is 1,000. France is 400. I think France might be next. Yeah, France is definitely going to be next. Losing out on the Netherlands and Belgium is unfortunate. I mean, France has most of it. All right, we have 30 days left with France. Let's gather our troops and get over to France. Honestly, if we can peace out with Russia, we're going to. We need 2 million. We're not going to do that. We'll just kind of well, hopefully somebody else will take care of that. But France is a much more valuable target at this point. 7th in GDP, 21 in population is going to be very, very big for us. We definitely have the military to get this done. Let's just take a last minute look at our army composition, see if we desperately need anything. And we do. We need some rockets out there. So let's get 1,000 rockets. Just wait for those guys to get done. And then we're going to invade a very, very weakened France. They have only 200k firepower and then like nothing in reservists. They do have friends, but most of their friends we have peace treaties with. So we need to get down to here. And we have peace treaties with Canada, Germany. Yeah, peace treaties with everybody. The only one I don't think we do have a peace treaties with is Austria and Romania. So let's go ahead and buy. How much strong is Romania? Yeah, I might as well buy with a Romania. Get an alliance with you. Super cheap. Aren't you ally with France? Only for like 20 more days. In fact, I think it might be done by yeah, it's already done. You can see the lines aren't crossed anymore, so we're good. All right, rockets are done. Gather everyone over here. And let's begin the invasion of France. I think I want to go ahead and just diplomatically interfere with them. That gets us out of the friendship range. And now we just go ahead and fight them. Austria has declared war on us. Okay. We can quickly peace out with them though. And let's go ahead and split our army and just go up north as well. Now, how long is our friendship with Germany last? That's a big one. $4,000 days. Yeah, as soon as that one's done, we're definitely invading Germany. After France, you should go for Switzerland. You have to really think about what are you getting out of the fight. Like, they're 26 and 56. They're not worth fighting. We still need to get up an army because basically we have a chance of winning the game. The United States is pretty weak right now. We could either spend a lot of time wasting time going after weak countries, or we could use that time to build up a bigger army and fight the United States. I think fighting the United States is the winning move here. But we're going to need like 30 million. Good news is, though, we can increase our recruitment capacities, though, with our newly found land here in France. Like, why fight France when we could fight Israel? 1624. Because Israel has 7 friends. Who are now my friends. So France is basically done. We're going to turn and burn immediately and go into Israel, who's also very strong but very weak. I mean, they have strong GDP and population. Troops-wise, they got nothing. They have literally nothing. So we can crush this really quickly. They have Cairo. They have Israel. They have a little bit of Jordan as well. It's very worthwhile to jump into this and just take them out, as we won't have to worry about anyone declaring war on us, as I believe we bought off all their friends. So now we can just quickly kind of mow through them. Yeah, New Zealand is the one exception, but if we can't get this done by time, if New Zealand's able to slow us down, wow, Australia's dead. We can peace out with them. If New Zealand was able to stop us from doing this, we don't deserve to be here. Hold on, get here. And let's go ahead and just upcrease our Love to get that. Yeah, let's go ahead and increase our social spending, start getting that up a little bit higher. We go down like 0.2, it's fine to get some growth out of our population. Are you still at war with Iran? Yeah, we are still at war with Iran. No, we're not. We're actually chill with him. All right. That is those guys done. Now becomes the point where we're going to save to fight the United States. We do have a peace treaty with them. Let's see for how long. United States we have for 5,000 days. And then the other person we would like to fight is... We've lost a lot of our friends. That's okay. We'd love to fight Germany, who's a little bit quicker, I believe. Germany's 4,000 days. And the United States was how many days? 5,000. So if we could blow through Germany, who has 3%, honestly not that valuable. I mean, maybe we just work on Japan. No, I think I mean, if we blow through the United States, then we can potentially finish off fighting China and just win the game. I mean, the United States currently has 72%, so we do need to really kind of buckle up and start getting ready to fight them. Especially as most of their territory is consolidated into the United States. They really didn't do too much expansion. Yes, they have the Northern Canadian Islands, but that's not really factoring into their overall strength. So we should just start readying ourselves. We're going to need about 30 million because they have probably about half. Yeah, they've got 20 million in reservists and then 15 million in fighters. So by the time that this alliance is done, we should be ready to fight the United States and hopefully just propel ourselves to victory. You could take Italy for $5. Ooh, Italy is a really good option. They're the 6th best in GDP. Diplomacy. A lot of people we gotta buy off. Let's start buying off people over here to fight Italy. Now that will leave Venezuela and Indonesia as ones we will have to worry about later. Let's fight Italy. That's a great call. Wait, do we have... Just double checking. No, we're good. We can fight Italy. Let's go. How many reservists do they have? They have nothing. Okay, so as soon as we beat down their army, we'll split. Indonesia has declared war on us. Let's see if we can afford to buy them off. We can. Good. All right, let's go ahead and split. Get down to southern Italy. We will also get Croatia and Albania out of this as well. And the French island over here. Which one is it? Corsica? I think it's Corsica, right? The Sardinia is the bigger one. Doesn't really matter that much. And we can also just continue to keep going over here to grab their French lands as well. This is a big buku win for us. Corsica is the French one. Thank you. Egypt's declared war on me. How strong are they? They don't have any troops. We don't need to worry about it. Here, let's just go ahead and fight them down. China declared war on us. We don't want to fight them yet. Peace out with them. Morocco's also declared war on us. I don't think Morocco's over here. Saudi Arabia's also declared war on us. Peace out with them. Is this Iraq? No, it's Egypt. Okay. See if we can produce more. We can a little bit. You're at war with Hungary? Oh, no, not Hungary. Hungary? Whoa, hold on. The United States has collapsed. They're getting invaded by China. Egypt, can you just be cool? How long is our peace treaty with the United States for? 4,000 days still. We're at 20%. We could realistically get 60. I'm going to go ahead and break my alliance with the United States and fight them down. Because in theory, we have 22%. We can get probably like 60% of what the United States has. That'll put us at 80%, and then we could fight someone like China for the win. We don't even need to fight China. We could fight... yeah, I think China would be the easiest. Okay. I think this is worth... How many reservists do they have? They still have 17 million. Whatever. We ball. Let's go for Florida. Mostly knocking down the reservists. Haven't quite seen their military yet. They're bringing in small chunks, which is super appreciated. United States, yeah, 1.88. Basically, their military's gone. Let's take a look at how many reservists they have left. 5 million reservists left. How many losses have we taken? About 3 million. Oman has declared war on us. Let's start trying to buy that off. Hey, Oman, you don't want to do that. Thank you. And Iran's over here. Iran, honestly, I thought about attacking you earlier, but I'm not going to do that anymore. The United States is obviously a much more appealing target. Especially as we start getting money, we can start really going to war. Okay, a lot of people coming to war. Buy off. Buy off. So we're just fighting the United States. Switzerland's here. How are they doing in terms of their reservists? Their reservists are basically done. This is like the last chunk of them, or this will be probably the last chunk of them. That's huge. Now Florida's ours. Really starting to rake in the money now. Taiwan, hi. You keep dying before I can get to you? There we go. And our foothold in Florida is secured, so now we should just be able to strongly push. I'm not going to separate this army because I want to maintain it for potentially the next fight with China. So we'll be building another army over here. When it gets to about 7 million, though, we'll go ahead and unleash it upon the world. Let's get it some rockets, though. Angola's declared war on us. Angola, hi. Don't do that. Thank you. Dude, I'm not sure if social research got nerfed or buffed, but it's crushing for us right now. Because we can just take a look at anyone that's fighting us. Kuwait, good luck, by the way. I'm not even going to peace out with you. You're already dead. You just don't know it yet. There's a big United States army. Hold on. That's 5 million aircraft they just built. That's a little scary. We should bring over our second army. I don't think we'll split because that big air force is going to absolutely wreck us. Yep, there it goes. Keep our guys together until we can destroy all the aircraft. They're very powerful units. Oh, there's their aircraft. I do want to fight the aircraft. That's reservists. I thought the aircraft were here. Get more propaganda. How are we doing? Ammunition shortage is very high. Yeah, we're just bleeding troops at this point. How is Rwanda still alive? I had the same thought. Realistically, it's like, what are you doing? Okay. Let's go ahead and peace out with you as well. I think we gotta back off for a minute. Let our ammunition shortage come down. It's really high right now. Like, we'll stand here and protect our land, but we cannot make any advancements until we get this down. We're just bleeding unnecessary troops. I mean, we started with 20 million and we're down to 8 over here. I mean, we're building another army over here, but to kind of get back to where we were. But it's not quite there yet, so I think we just take advantage of the time to build an army, because it will go faster if we just show a little bit of patience here. So we'll wait for this to come down to like to the S on shortage, and then we'll kind of resume our attacks. Reduce your piercing and attack. Yeah. When ammunition shortages do, yeah, it reduces the attack power and your piercing power. Piercing is basically how fast you can take territory, as well as can you shred enemy armored. So think like tanks. Mexico's now invading the United States. I think we're going to have to suck it up and push through it. Let's just get this last unit of rockets. We'll combine everything, and then I think we have to go back into fighting the United States. Just because we can't afford to lose too much, because then we're going to have to fight somebody else. So that's a big chunk down with those rockets. Let's gather everybody over here. It's 18 million. And as soon as we do that, we'll split effectively into groups of 9 million and start pushing in the United States a little bit more effectively. Gotta go hope you win. No worries, brother. Have a great one. Okay. Group together. Let's go ahead and attack here, and then split the army, and then send it back to gather Florida, and then we'll push into Texas. All right, third army ready. Let's go ahead and send it in. How are these armies looking? I mean, they're definitely getting battered, especially the one that had to go fight New York. But we're not super concerned with them for the time being. Let's just keep down south. Don't really need to care about Canadian lands as much as we want to contend for American territories first. To the army of the East, I'm sure New Jersey is more valuable. Yeah, exactly. We got it. Don't worry. I'm going to grab like Toronto. We missed a little bit down there for the capital. And then we'll come back. The Philippines have declared war on us. There we go. There's the last bit of Long Island. Now we can go down here and snag Houston. All right, we've reached our max in terms of the production load any country can handle. So we'll get that up nice and running. I mean, it's not really affecting our 40% is not that bad, especially as we consider we're grabbing even more territory in the United States. Currently at 70% occupation. Let's go ahead and start turbo loading our economy. We need to be at like 3.9 to be caning on China. So let's go ahead and lower our R&D, lower our social, lower our military, and lower our liquidity. At least get to 3.5 so we can make a little bit of a dent in China. We are probably going to still have to fight China, as the United States only has about 20% left, which is not going to be enough. We're going to be a little bit short, but we kind of knew that ahead of time. Now, China does have 26 million troops. Japan has 6. Japan has 12%. So there is a world in which we take down the United States and Japan would be enough. We don't have to fight China. We'll see if we live in that world currently, but mission is still critical to take out the rest of the United States. Give me San Diego, please. Mexico could also be a possibility. I thought about Mexico's 7%. We'll see. I mean, the problem is like, you know, Japan's got 12%, but 12% is all of this. Now, granted, most of it's probably here and here. I think about just fighting China directly. Is that, you know, if we take any territory, we start automatically going through them. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see where we're at. Because you're right, Mexico and Japan could potentially be enough. That's 17%. Yeah, that will definitely be enough. So we'll finish off America, go after Mexico, then go after Japan, and hopefully that'll be enough. I mean, especially if we can get to 90%. Although there's not a ton left to really fight for in the America for our United States. Give me full propaganda. Most of USA's remaining GDPs in Alaska? Correct. I'm just finishing up the last little bits of Canada while we do that, because 2 armies is more than sufficient. Did Germany die? No, they're still alive. They just don't have any GDP. All right, that is about all we're going to tap from the Americans. Let's go ahead and gather everybody for a nice little war with Mexico. Mexico will give us 7%. And then after that, we can go after Japan for Japan proper and Korea. And that'll be more than enough. And we don't have to fight China, which is a huge W for us. I don't suppose you can get a peace treaty with the United States. No, they're pretty salty about the whole, like, invasion. So let's get ready for invasion with Mexico. Not even going to check allies. If we can't afford to buy them off, we'll worry about that later. Fighting Mexico now. Mother effer. I just accidentally pieced out with him. Whatever, prestige falls. I was trying to click Mexico, but I was doing it while the game was unpaused, and it shifted. The screen shifted a little bit, so we accidentally pieced out with Mexico instead of fighting them. We do have enough to split, though, so let's definitely get that going. Let's just make sure we get LA. We lost against Senegal in football. How do you lose against Senegal? What happened, dude? Aren't they like in the 100 rated? Like they're not even in the top 100 countries? Dude, I think you do have to call it soccer now. I think you're cooked. Is England cooked forever? They're like 20th in the world, I think. Are they really that high? I would not have expected that. I thought Sri Lankans cared a lot more about cricket than they do soccer. All right, that is all of Mexico we really care about. I think we'll grab this island over here. Let's start positioning ourselves to fight Japan down. What the hell was even that? Yeah, let's gather everyone. Start heading over to Japan. What did I do? How did I even do this? We have this white bar here. I'm sorry. It's going to be there. Okay, anyways. Everyone's over here in Japan. Time to fight Japan. China grabbed Korea. That's unfortunate. We need 9%. Can we get 9% from Japan? In theory, but I think we're still going to have to fight China. China's very weak, though, themselves. And you have no troops. So let's go ahead and split this. We're going to grab the island of Japan, and then we'll kind of talk about the islands of Japan. and then we'll probably just go into China for the win. I don't know what you did. I don't either. I've never experienced this white bar before. It is a little bit distracting, but we are 2% away from winning the game. We are 1% away from winning the game. Does Japan have 1%? They have 3. Who has a 1%? That would be a little bit easier and more consolidated. Taiwan. Taiwan, do you have 1%? Taiwan has 1.3%. Perfect. Let's go fight Taiwan. Fight Taiwan. It should be a quick, easy battle. Once we knock down their military in Australia's apparently, who still exists, even though they were kind of destroyed. We should be able to win the game. How many more troops do you have, Taiwan? You've got some commandos. That's very exciting. There's your army gone. And now we start moving. Angola declared war on us. I think we'll get this done beforehand. We're at 99.6.7.8.9. There we go. Bosnia and Herzegovina dominates the world after 22.36k days. Am I right? But let's see where that puts us on the leaderboard. That puts us second place by only 4,000 days. So we could make a very good time, in all honesty. I think we potentially could have pushed a little bit more, but I mean, gosh, though Europe falling apart was just so lucky for us. I think we're just going to accept that as a lovely little win for ourselves and call it a day. So as we do start to wrap things up, just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially made this far in the video. Yeah, made this far in the video. Hey, give it a thumbs up, really helps out a lot. Cross-platform. Close to cross-platform. The platform's the record. Oh, that's right. No, actually, we did get the record. Cross-platform accounts for old metas. We currently are the record holder for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Never mind. That's huge for us. Well, that's going to do it. So, again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, chat. Your boy's gassed. He's going to bed. I'll see everybody tomorrow for Dummynation Territorial and the other game. Goodbye.